activity. Myself,
Right
that's
now.
approach the vehicle.
I'm gonna get it cut off there. It's fucking froze. Everything's froze. I was out there trying to knock
told him twice to stop
shit
reaching.
loose.
After the
But
third,
anyway,
back to his waistband
I
for the
promise
third
you
time.
this:
We don't know
whatever,
what you're going for. We don't know if it's a gun. We don't know if it's a
you know,
drug.
whatever the mess is out there, it's
Just
locked.
keep your hands up. We asked him numerous
You
times
got
to
the
keep his hands
key.
up.
It was
We
locked.
got real agitated and started
It
to
is
resist,
locked.
started to fight back.
I'm still not over the part of what you did to me
Subsequent to that, we found
about
out
the
where
sex.
he was
I fucking apologize for that. You know what?
also the back.
But I told you no all night the night before and the next day, and you wouldn't take no for an
Let me tell you
answer.
what it was. I fucking want. I still.
The other individual that we had a
Thanks for burning it out.
Why?
You burned it out.
I didn't want.
There was a little bit there.
You had no right to sex to me.
No, I know.
That was made clear. You were supposed to be helping me out because of what you did to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Sex was not part of the deal. We discussed it.
It is explained.
You had no right to feel.
Feel them feelings.
You didn't have a right because of the things you do to me. You were told. You were told repeatedly that if you wanted sex with me, you needed to treat me like a human being. You choose not to. So you don't have a right to coerce the sex from me.
Hydrated heat product. One of the other officers, they're on a traffic stop.
You've done this many times.
So we're heading over there. Sounds like you might have
Promises, agreements, bargains, deals, written agreements, all of it. You always take what you want, do what you want, and then do horrible, rotten things to me.
in the back of your car.
And it was really simple. Back when you started forcing the sex out of me, before your son got me kicked out of my home,
Come over here, okay?
that spring on, we had agreements. Don't bother me for sex when you're drunk because you were hurting me. Do you realize that you never respected that?
He gave Officer Lydell some bad information, gave him the wrong name, so he's detained in the back seat. Now we're up there talking.
You have repeatedly forced me to have sex with you and repeatedly done horrible things to me. You had a good sex life from me until that spring when I finally put my foot down and said, earn it. Quit taking it. Earn it.
That's just me because you treat me like this.
I repulse you. You don't think repeatedly forcing sex from me, repeatedly drinking and doing the rotten things that you did, perjury in that PPO, you bought the Chevy from Jeff Dillon for your son to drive. The boss never picked him up.
Okay, psycho girl.
I'm psycho, but it's true. I'm psycho because it's true. It's in a PPO.
You're probably recording over there.
So,
and
that repulses you.
Such a
If you want to throw that on.
I'm so
That repulses you.
I'm so perfect. I went through 3 places in the last year and a half.
Okay, that justifies.
I haven't got evicted.
Okay.
I haven't got
And
evicted.
isn't this what you do to me every time
I
you
haven't got
rape me
evicted, but
and
they
lie
don't
to
want me
cops?
there.
Okay.
Why don't you want me here, Kevin? Oh, you raped me.
I've got the emails to prove
Why don't
it.
you want me here, Kevin? Nobody else
Oh,
wants me.
okay.
3 times in a year and a
Okay.
half.
So we're talking about you forcing sex on somebody, and this is okay because I repulse you and all these other
You know what?
things.
Keep up the recordings. When I get done, if you want me to fucking get serious and get a hold of what few friends
See what
you
I
have,
go through?
family, we're gonna have you committed, girl.
See what I go through? There you go.
Right now, with my
Drink.
vet, what just went on at the
There
vets
you
this
go.
morning,
I knew it. I
get me
knew it.
committed over that.
See what I go through?
Yep.
if I so much as speak the truth about anything you've done, the perjury in the PPO, the lying about having my address, the Chevy that your son was
That's
driving.
not what we're talking about here,
No,
girl.
because what were we talking? I brought up you forcing me into sex, and here we go, right there. I'm crazy because I don't like you repeatedly forcing me into sex because you do this
Because
right
my
here.
vet seen you fucking cycle out in their office.
Your vet spent
and call her a cunt. in the
45
vet's office?
minutes dogging
So
gay.
she's a cunt now?
45 minutes dogging gay.
No, you're wrong. You're a liar.
Who dogs
She's a
another
cunt
business? Yeah, okay. This is what I go
You know
through.
what?
But
We'll
when
see
you
this
want
in court.
sex, yeah. Awesome.
See you in court.
This is where it goes. He will be sorry. He will regret it. I've got letters that it's unacceptable behavior. But if I'm bothered by any of the behavior, I'm psycho. And this right here is exactly what he does to everyone he can do it with. My daughter, cops. It was very clear that you had run your mouth about me to your vets. They dogged my vet for over 30 minutes. My dog was never petted that whole time, or seen, or assessed.
Knock it off. Get off. Stop.
This is how it goes. Over and over and over. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not sorry.
Pushed me for sex. You were sorry when you wanted sex.
Sorry they'll let you back
Weren't
in the
you?
house.
There you go. Why did you fuck me? Why did you make me fuck you?
I wouldn't have if you wouldn't have been back in the house, would I?
Explain that to you.
Didn't I explain there was some feeling?
Okay, no.
Thick-ass
We
fucking-
talked about me being here. I know you're done because you're different people between the drinking and the not. The reason I'm here is, there you go,
Everybody I've talked to,
because you
She's
agreed
your
to
screw-
help me.
you're a screw loose.
I want a psych eval on you.
Yeah.
Get a psych eval? Will you do a psych eval?
You know what?
I've been seeing a
Call
shrink
my
because of you.
employer. Let's call your employer.
Here he goes again.
You've had for the
Here goes
last
the
12
threats.
years. Yeah.
Here we go.
Call my employer.
Because I brought up the truth that this is not the first time that you forced sex out of me. Here we go again. This is exactly what
She come
happened.
back for me to force
Retaliation.
sex out of her. I didn't invite her back. She come back. Now I force sex.
But
on
I'm
her.
here.
Are you seeing a psycho girl here?
And I've been
Are you
seeing a
guys
shrink.
seeing?
Yes, this is
Are you
good.
watching
There you
a little
go.
bit? Start.
There you go.
Paying attention to
There you
old
go.
case management.
This is exactly what
Yes.
I've been trying to prove.
Thank you.
See what
Yes.
happens? But you should see it
She'll
when.
be gone in 7 days.
Yeah.
Cops will be here to.
I
take
am
her
in
out.
this house because you felt bad and agreed to help me. And the sex was also agreed upon, no sex.
There were, yes.
You don't stick to your agreements. You were not treating me
I
this way when
fucking
you were
screwed
trying
up.
for
You're
sex,
right.
were you?
You're right. I screwed up.
We had an agreement on the sex
We did.
long
We had
before.
an agreement for you not fucking with me too, didn't we?
Fucking
Going
with
through
you.
my phone, telling me how to run my life. I give you a place to stay to
Well,
crash your head.
I've got a
Fuck
reason
you. I'm
for
done.
the phone.
I'm going to court. We're
I've
going
got
to court.
the kind of things you do behind my back with people, the people you teamed up with and committed perjury through the courts with, don't I? The kind of things that you do to the woman you force sex from.
Carry out large 3-topping pizzas from Domino's for $7.99 each. And with Domino's new carry-out insurance, we'll replace your...
Not allowed to say anything Kevin does. He'll get even. You'll get a PPO full of lies that his son's boss was picking him up, but he bought him a Chevy.